Good morning. Welcome to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Good morning. Hey, Bougie Gang. How are you? Happy Monday. Somebody went live over the weekend, and we're here to talk about it. JS, good morning. India, good morning. Good morning to the bushes. Good morning, Pun the replay. We're not going to waste any time because baby Livember is in full effect, and we're going to go ahead and just jump right on in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Beverly. Hi, friend. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. What else did I want to tell you guys? Y'all, good morning to the work bushes. Good morning to the I'm driving bushes. Good morning to the replay. Um, good morning to I gotta keep it low profile bushes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Gina went live, y'all. Let's just get into it. Why not? Right? Let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Jen was over there in her bed and with her bonnet on. Yo, these two are so funny. Okay, so Gina goes live. She's trying to, you know how people when they first go live. Good morning, new subscribers. Guys, thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. Good morning, new subscribers. Okay. I'm gonna say it like that. You know who you are. Good morning to all the subscribers because at the end of the day, one
Wait a
on
minute, I
top of
messed
another
up.
one on top of another one leads to where we're at today.
I
And
messed
I
that
just want to
up.
say
How
thank
do
you.
I go?
Okay. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome and amazing. Okay.
How do I
Gina's
share
over
the
there.
live? Hold on.
Gina, I thought you were
This
a
is
Miss Know It All. I
crazy.
thought you knew how to do everything on this thing called the internet. I thought you were an expert, sis.
Sorry, y'all. 1 second. I ain't getting off.
Y'all, I had to get the
Are
screenshot.
you sure you want?
Mocha. Hey,
No,
Mocha.
cancel.
Mocha, are you calling from the work
How do I
bushes?
share? How do I copy the link to let everybody know that I'm on live? It went away.
Girl, that's called
Fuck.
notifications, okay?
Hold
Letting
up.
everybody know you're live, that's called
See, I
notifications.
don't know what I'm doing.
Hi,
Anyways,
Jay
hey y'all.
Greasy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
I
Good
was trying
morning,
to share the
everybody.
live, share, but the share button like went away. It was on here and now it's not, which is so weird.
I mean, people who rarely
Safari,
go live need to
that.
understand that your audience isn't expecting you to go live. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, y'all? One thing for certain, two things for sure. We know Liv is going live. We know Jazz. You know what I'm saying? You know that there's certain people, baby, they can't not go live. They live to go live, right? Some people who don't go live, when they go live, it's like, oh my God, so and so's live, or oh, Boo Boo went live, or you're off today. Enjoy your off day, baby. Okay, let's let Gina
That.
figure it out.
Bam. Oh, here we go. Save. Okay. Content.
Hey, Candace, good morning. Good
What?
morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hold on, y'all. Hold
We're going
on,
to have to
hold on,
speed
hold on,
this
hold on,
up.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. That's that. Save.
Okay, just so
All
you
right.
guys know, I've been waiting for.
Okay, let me see if I
I
could
just got
see
some. I
y'all's
just got a
comments
bunch. Oh, let me check my
here.
computer. See what else I got. Y'all, I was over there. I just
Y'all would
got
think
some.
y'all would really think that I don't be going live because why is this shit like brand new every time I do it?
Thank you. Thank you for answering that question. Can you tell us why
Let me get
you
off of
can't
that.
seem to get it together?
Go on there.
Hold on. Is this thing still downloading?
Anyways,
Okay.
hey y'all. I'm whispering because Jennifer sleep next to me, so I don't want to.
Girl, Jennifer's not
wake her.
asleep.
But what are y'all doing? What's going on?
Girl, they had a whole entire mom
Is your
trip.
birthday Sunday or Monday? My birthday is November 16th. So I got a little while to go. We're in Memphis. We're in Memphis, Tennessee right now. Yeah, we in Memphis.
Mom trip.
On a trip. You know, we're about to actually get up probably in like the next 20 to 30 minutes and get ready for the night. Yeah.
Okay, do you think, wait till you see Jennifer. Hold on, let me show you Jennifer. This is at 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Here's Jen. Do they look like they're getting ready to go out anywhere? Hold, let me move me. Do they look like they're going anywhere? You know when you are laid up in the bed and you put that bonnet on, are you going anywhere at that point? Gina, baby, y'all not going nowhere? Y'all not going nowhere, okay? Jen looks like she is sleepy. Jen got that damn bonnet on. She is deep under those. That bed looks very comfortable. It looks very fresh. You know, when you walk into a hotel room and it's nice and crispy in there, it's fresh, it smells, it's fragrance neutral, but it smells good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like a hotel that smells like the tuberose, orchid. You know what I mean? Like, it has a nice fragrance, but it's not a fragrance. It's fragrant, but it's not overly fragranced. And it's fresh and crispy smelling. It just smells clean, but it doesn't smell like damn cleaner. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a hotel that has a nice freshness about it and they got a nice bed and it's comfortable, please don't bother me. Once we turn those lights out and it's dark up in here, I want to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to sleep. Don't bother me. Let's rest. It's a mom. Clearly, this is a mom trip. You know, Jennifer could not show Gina in the bed like that. I would love to see Jen's vlog. Did Jen show Gina up in the bed? Gina never minds showing somebody in a way. I wonder if they were in Memphis to find them a passel at the girl. They were at the Kojic. They're talking. Let's go back. Kojic was having their, I guess, I don't know if it's their annual big convention or what, but she said they're all over the place, the Kojic people.
Yeah. So about Gina, I got some tea. Baby, you ain't got tea for me because we don't know each other, so it ain't tea. You ain't got no tea for me. If we knew each other, maybe, but we don't know each other, so whatever you got,
Gina, don't be rude.
I'm sure has no bearing on what I care about.
Gina, you have a podcast, honey. See, Gina's messy, but Gina doesn't want to seem messy. Can we talk about that for a second? You know, when you're messy or you have a messy friend that likes to pretend that they're not. So somebody in the live says, Gina, I got some tea for you. That could be some intel for your podcast. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's save it for after the live because we're not doing tea right now. You don't have to tear down and be rude to your thick besties. Okay. But that just says it right there because you are very messy. And to tear down one of your thick bestie boos and pretend like you're not with the shits is giving very disingenuous at this moment, ma'am, because we know you are not even with the shits. You are of the shit.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
if I was that thick bestie, I would go run that tea to somebody else. Fuck it. Okay. You didn't want it. You didn't want it, so I got something else. I don't know what it's about, but at the end of the day, and maybe she doesn't want it. So just say, you know what? I don't even want tea. Thank you so much. But we're on this little boring mom trip. We're over here at Graceland and we are already in the bed taking naps. So I'm good on tea. You know what I'm saying? I left the tea business alone.
You have a
I was
friend
in
in
Orlando
Memphis.
last week and walked
Okay,
so
that's what's
much.
up.
I got to bed. It was a wrap, girl.
And y'all, we just came out here because Southwest had $39 flights. We've never been to Memphis. I've been to Nashville a few times, but never been to Memphis. So I'm like, let's just go. Let's come out here. So we came. TSA was very empty. TSA was empty. We did leave out Wednesday. So we left out Wednesday afternoon and TSA was empty. The parking garages were empty. Everything was empty. So yeah. But hopefully when we leave tomorrow, because we're leaving tomorrow morning, which is a travel day for a lot of people, Saturday, hopefully leaving out of here won't be too bad. You say motherfuckers broke. I feel like that is it too. I feel like people are scared to fly as well. A plane just crashed last week. I don't know if y'all saw, it was like a FedEx or UPS plane just crashed. So I think people are scared to fly as well. It's not about, but of course there are some people who might be broke, as you say, but yeah. Do you like it so far? Do I like what? I want to go out there where people say there's a lot of crime. Yeah, there's, from what we've been told, a lot of crime. Everybody's been like, be careful, be careful. All the locals are like, y'all not from here? Okay, y'all be careful, be careful. But the National Guard is here. So they brought the National Guard here to
That's in
walk the
any, I'm
streets
sorry,
to
that's in
clean
any
up a lot of
city you
crime. They
don't
said that's why it's
know.
like not a lot going on because
If you're in a city and you are not familiar with your surroundings, you better check yourself. Because you don't know how they do business, and you need to stay where the tourists are unless you have a friend who is in Memphis. I'm sure you did not call the thick besties and tell them that you were going over there to whatever for dinner and meet y'all up there. So yeah, unless you have a thick bestie friend in town, yeah, stay your ass in the vicinity of the hotel.
they got Beale Street, and Beale Street is like their Bourbon Street. So, excuse me, it's empty. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, you caught a live. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Probably I got about a good 20 minutes in me. Then we gotta get ready for the night. We got dinner reservations and we're going out, and it's our last night here. We leave early in the morning. You enjoyed the 75 hard video. Well, good. I'm glad you did. Yeah, it was a journey for sure. But I think I'll be doing it. I think I'm gonna do it every year. That's something that I just wanna let me not say force myself, challenge myself to do every year, because it is definitely a challenge. It's hard. Drinking a gallon of water every day, 2 workouts a day, reading 10 pages of a book every day, 2 workouts a day, 1 needs to be outside. It's a lot. It's yeah. So yes, there's somebody in here speaking Spanish, which is odd. Y'all asked about a book. I like The Alchemist. I read that. The Alchemist was a good book. Thank you, Sheila. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, y'all. So whoever's trying to talk to me in Spanish, sorry. I wish I knew. I wish I did know Spanish. I live in Houston. I mean, that's probably one of the top Spanish-speaking cities in the United States because we're right there at the border. Your daughter's birthday is 11/15. Okay, Scorpio Nisi. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your birthday's in January. You just started 75 hard, and you're calling it your road to 50. Period. Okay. Yeah, if I had to count, I probably had hundreds of people either on my YouTube videos, through DM, all tell me that I'm doing 75 hard because you inspired me to do 75 hard, 75 hard. I'm like, wow.
I don't know how she inspired people to do 75 hard when she did not do 75 hard.
One of my other homegirls post.
How did she inspire people to do 75 hard when she did 75 hardly? Okay, girl, she did. That was 75 hardly. But you know, at the end of the day, and I said this before, if you're just now tuning in, go to the 75 hard video where she revealed her weight loss. Ma'am lost 30 some pounds. Good for her. Very, very, very good. She says she was working out twice a day. All of the things. The bottom line is that that was not 75 hard. And on top of that, she still lost a nice amount of weight, right? Just imagine if you had really done 75 hard. If she had really done 75 hard, she probably would have lost 50 pounds. But she didn't do 75 hard. She was eating bits, she was eating little bites of cake. She was over there eating bagels and cream cheese. She was having cocktails and juice. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? But that's, look, she can do that if she wants to. Nobody really cares. But we're not doing 75 hard. You were doing 75 hardly, Gina. Okay? I'm not impressed with her 75. Girl, 75 minutes. It wasn't 70. Girl, see, Crystal, she says she is not on Ozempic. And girl, she gonna try and find you in the chat. Girl, she gonna be like, I need to file a lawsuit against Crystal Lee. Good luck finding Crystal. Crystal might be over there in Lagos, okay? Crystal might be across the seas, okay? Good luck. And Crystal gets to have an opinion, Gina, and anybody in the bushes. Ain't no way this woman is going to the gym 2 times. That's what she said. That's what she reported on her channel. I'm not here to, I can't really, you know, you guys know I have my opinion about it, right? Girl, you know me, I'm all about that's what she put in the video. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. I don't know. That's what she said in the video. I honestly don't feel like she could do Ozempic. Let me tell you, I have a friend and she loves to eat. Now she works out, she walks, she takes care of herself. She's not super slim at all. She's a little thickums, but very cute with it. Very cute, very much, you know, not obese or anything, you know, but just cute, thick with it. She tried to take like diety type medications. Girl, it messes with her mental. Like she has to eat. You know how some people just have to eat? They have a love affair with food. This friend has a love affair with food. She loves a meal. And diet pills or anything that would curb her appetite drives her fucking bananas. Okay? So the best thing is to go walking, go to the gym, stuff like that. She'd rather be at the gym so she can eat what she wants. I think Gina is that type. Not to say so much of the like willingly going to the gym. I think Dick motivates Gina to go to the gym. But Gina has a love affair with food. And then she has a love affair, you know. What did Strong Mommy Chrissy say? I have a wonderful relationship with God, but I have a better relationship with Dick. Do you guys remember that YouTube Streets infamous quote from Strong Mommy Chrissy? She says she had a wonderful relationship with God, but she has an even better relationship with Dick. No lie. I think Gina goes to the gym because of Simpine. Okay. And I don't think she could take Ozempic because I don't think she wants anything getting between her and a meal. That's just my thought. Can you believe that? It's in my I'm sure you can find it in my shorts. You guys don't remember when Strong Mommy Chrissy said that? Girl, she was on live with Jasmine. Yeah. That lady has 9 kids. Strong Mommy Clearcy has 9 children. Please remember to hype the video. If you guys see the hype me up. I never see hype. I'm so want to hype somebody's video, but I never see the hype. Anyway, let's keep going because we can't be here all day.
About it. She said that she was on day 3. So I asked her a couple questions about it, and I looked it up myself, and I was like, maybe I could do this. And I asked my boyfriend, I was like, I'm thinking about doing 75.
And I asked my boyfriend.
She didn't complete it though. I want to say she got to like day 7 and stopped. So when I started it, I'm like, girl, you're not doing it no more? She's like, I'm gonna restart. I'm like, oh Lord. But yeah, it's hard. What y'all say? I'm about to start the 75 part challenge. Yeah. And they also have a 75 stop. Yes, I would definitely do it again. It's hard though. It's definitely hard. It's a challenge. Just trying to find time to do 2 workouts a day is a lot. It's a lot. Because a lot of times, if I didn't plan my day right, I would have to do them back to back. I would have to do my gym workout and then immediately go do my outside workout. And I hated doing that. I like having at least a little couple hours in between, at least 2 to let my body rest. So, but yeah. Are you doing the turkey trot? The turkey trot day, they do have a 10K turkey trot coming up. Are you celebrating your birthday?
If anybody is following the Turkey Hut story, I have been meaning to do an update since last week. So stay tuned for that. If you're following the Nakia Holmes story, the lady from the Turkey Hut and her crazy ass situation of dealing with that man, Jason Sazan, we talked about it on Real Talk Bougie, and I have been meaning to do an update since last week, y'all. So I will try to get to that today. There's just them true crime streets are on can't stop, won't stop. And I mean, if there were 10 of me, I wouldn't be able to still report on everything. So I'm doing the best I can, y'all. But I'm gonna try to get to that, and it's juicy. It's some juicy tea on that. So we need to talk about some things, okay? Mom's boyfriend over there, because homeboy is crazy. Okay. Homeboy is crazy. Yes. Yes. Yes, Jonathan. I don't know if you want to consider him a boyfriend or not, but he's that man. That man she was trying to help hide. She got the Natalie Nunn chin filter on to slim things down. She has, look, you can tell the soft focus is trying to Mocha, I can't even say it. It's just straight. It's straight. It's hood. It's gutter. It's trash. Okay. It's a mess. Melissa, the filter is filtering right now. You see how it's having a hard time focusing?
Okay, so
the way cameras are today, let's just be honest. The way cameras are so good right now with the HD and 4K, for a camera to not be focusing, the light has to be super bad, or maybe you dropped your camera. And we know Gina is not walking around with a malfunctioning camera. Whenever she, most people who use their cameras, when your camera's fucked up and you've already got another camera on the way, right? So she's not taking a fucked up camera out of town. She would have. So the fact that it's the soft focus isn't focusing is because it's probably some low light and she's got that beauty filter on and it's having a hard time doing its job because it's trying to give it some additional light and you've got that beauty filter on and it's the evening clearly.
Y'all know
what happened to the sound? Okay, there we go. I guess you got a phone call.
My boyfriend was FaceTiming me, so I had to just tell him, like, hold on a second. Yeah, that's why I muted. Yeah.
My boyfriend. It's all about my boyfriend now. Girl.
My dude was calling me. He was FaceTiming me. So I don't know if I wanted to answer it and tell him, just give me a second, but I didn't know if I answered the FaceTime.
He doesn't know that you're on live?
Too, so I just texted him and said, give me a second on YouTube Live. You can join the YouTube Live. You can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I missed some of y'all's thing. Thank you, Princess. Yeah. So the 75, 75 hard requires 2 workouts a day. And one of the workouts is supposed to be outside. Yes, 2 workouts a day. If you do 75 soft, it's only 1 workout a day. And I've actually seen some 75 softs where you either do 1 workout a day. Yes, we're talking about my birthday. I got sidetracked. Okay. So y'all know I usually go out of town or do something for my birthday every single year. I don't think I'm doing anything. Let me not say I don't think. I'm not doing nothing this year. I'm chilling this year. I'm not. The most I might do, I might go out to like a lounge or whatever. My sister has a friend who's like a really popular club promoter. And he's usually the one who books me for my birthday whenever I do like my birthday celebrations here. And he'll pay me, he'll give me bottles. But this year I'm thinking about just doing a section myself because I don't want to be on nobody's flyer. I don't want to have to promote it and post and do all that. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. I literally might not do anything. Yeah. So if I do that, a few of us will probably like go out to eat before, maybe like 5 or 6 of us go out to eat before, and then everybody else meet at the spot. But other than that, I don't know. I'm just not feeling this year. And no, I'm not depressed. I'm not going through anything. No, I just didn't feel like planning anything. I don't want to plan anything.
So why hasn't your boyfriend? Why hasn't Mr. Fictitious? Why hasn't Mr. Fictitious planned something? I mean, you are grown. Why isn't Mr. Fictitious taking you somewhere for staycation, ride you out of town, somewhere in any direction from Houston? You can be somewhere in an hour that feels like a staycation. Okay. Period. 2 hours, you can be somewhere. You up and down the coast of the Gulf of America. Let me stop. You can be down to the Gulf in any place you want to. You don't have to go to Galveston. You can go further down, further north. Okay. You can go to New Orleans. You can go to plenty of places. There's other places in Texas to go to. San Antonio's pretty. You can go to Dallas. You can go to many different places. You can take an airplane and go somewhere. You can be booed up in a hotel in Houston. So your boyfriend hasn't, as far as you know, your boyfriend hasn't said, just be dressed. Just be dressed. I'm handling your birthday. You said me and 5 of us. You see how people who lie, their conversation betrays them when they're not on lie mode. When you're on lie mode, you're incorporating the lie into what you got going on. She is not thinking as a woman who's got a man, because a woman that's got a man and he does stuff for you, you're going to be thinking, well, I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. I don't know what they have planned for me, or my baby's taking me out. My kids want to take me out to dinner, but she never talks about her kids like that. But I would imagine her oldest son can make plans with the littles and they can take mom out for dinner, right? As far as your man is concerned, clearly your man doesn't have plans for you because it's not even in your speech. It's like when certain people say they got a man and they got a husband, but you never hear anything. It's not that you got to drop names and pictures, but it's just not even part of the conversation because he doesn't exist. He don't exist.
That's it. That's all.
He might exist, but he's just at the gym.
So many trips. Like when I knew November was coming, I was like, I have so many trips. I had this trip that me and Jennifer had planned like a month in advance. My homegirl is doing her birthday trip at the end of this month. I'm going to out of town for me and my man are going out of town as well. Beginning of next month, me and my sister have a trip.
So her and her man are now going out of town, but you don't plan your trips. Can you make it make sense? Did she not just say she doesn't plan trips? I'm just saying.
It's just so many trips back to back to back to where I was just like, I don't feel like planning nothing. I don't want no. I'll just sit here and chill. Maybe next year when that's more of a milestone birthday. But this year, no. I'm just chilling. Yeah. And I've got so many people like, I can't wait for your birthday vlog. I can't wait for your birthday vlog. I'm like, I ain't doing a road trip. My man wants to do a road trip so bad. He loves driving long distances, and I don't know why. He's a frequent flyer, and he loves driving. But we'll see. I'll consider it with him because I know I wouldn't have to do anything, and I wouldn't have to drive. I should do a Friends Miss party. Friends Miss? What is that? Friends Christmas? Yeah, Friends Miss. Because they also have Friendsgiving. And what's the one for Valentine's Day? Galentine's. So a Friends Miss. Y'all should know by now. I don't like planning shit. Doing a Friends Miss, that will require me planning something. I don't feel like, y'all know I don't like doing that. I don't like planning stuff. I am a horrible planner. That's why when my kids like, I don't want to do no birthday party, I don't want to do nothing, I'm like, cool, bet we ain't about to force you to do nothing. Y'all know this year, Ashton did. Ethan's birthday this year, he didn't want to do anything. Ashton's birthday this year, she didn't want to do anything. We're gonna actually have to force Ashton for like her 15th and 16th birthday to do something because y'all know she's Hispanic. So in the Hispanic community, they do a quinceañera. So we already told Ashton because Ashton is just like her Aunt Tina. She don't like celebrating herself. They don't, even Ethan, they don't like having parties. They don't like celebrating themselves. But I've already told Ashton, like, you're either doing a quinceañera or you're doing a sweet 16. So get it in your mind. You're doing one of them. Yeah, she's doing one of them. A quinceañera, yes.
Well, the only reason why you want to do a quince is because you want to have that experience as a mother. You know, let's just admit it, guys. There's just some things we didn't get to do or things that we did and we really enjoyed, and we want our daughters or our sons to have that experience, right? If your daughter doesn't want a quince or a sweet 16, why force it upon her? It's not like you guys are debutantes and into, it's not like you're into Jack and Jill or Mocha Moms or anything like that. Any kind of Black women's organization that has cotillions and balls and dances or anything. So it's not like it's really part of your lifestyle. But okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if that's what you want to do, you know what I mean? It's not like you're, like you've got them in like a junior sorority or etiquette classes or an etiquette school, anything of that nature, which is not required for a young lady, but I'm just trying to figure out like why push. Some of these kids that have quinces, they belong to societies and they have been practicing, they've been in other people's courts. Like it's a big production. You don't like planning stuff, baby, get ready for that quince court. You gonna really spend some money, okay? Trying to put together a quince for your daughter in Houston, baby, you gonna be dropping a nice bag on that.
She will be doing one of them. It's up to her though. It's her decision. Me and her dad have already talked about it. Me and her aunt have already talked about it. So, and when I say aunt on the her dad's side, you're doing one of them. But Ashton's one of those, I don't want to do anything. But all her friends have birthday parties. She want to go to every friend's birthday, but she don't want to do nothing for herself. But that's how my sister is too. My sister's the same way. Tina will go to everybody's birthday event, but when it's her birthday, Tina has not officially celebrated.
Those girls have courts like it's a damn bridal party.
Her birthday in years. Y'all do know this past birthday, her birthday was this summer in July. Me and her on a whim went to Atlanta. I want to say on a Wednesday night or Thursday night. Tina was like, "Do you want to go to Atlanta on Friday?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" That's literally how short of notice it was. She's like, "I just want to go there for my birthday." I'm like, "Okay, cool. It's your birthday. You want to do? Let's do that." But yeah, Tina don't like. Can she speak Spanish? No, and she don't understand it either. And that was one thing when I was pregnant. I told her dad, please teach them Spanish. Please. When they're at home, speak to them in Spanish. And he don't. And I'll never forget when me and their dad was together, his mom used to be going off on him in Spanish and he would just respond back to her in English. I'm like, that to me, it just felt disrespectful. I'm like, your mom is going off on you in Spanish and you're speaking to her in English. But yeah, he no. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they knew Spanish, but they don't. They said hire.
I mean, as they should. You know what I mean? It's good to know your culture on both, it's good to know your culture, period, altogether. So, yeah, I mean, she should be spending some time at grandma's and with the aunties on the other side to maybe feel like for them to really impress upon her, let's go ahead and do this because when you look back, you'll thank us and you'll remember this and this is special and we want to celebrate you as a young lady and all of those things. But parents have to realize you set the pace too. When you not so much downgrade, but don't, it's not certain birthdays are not necessarily important. I mean, Gina should be impressing upon her. It's not just a birthday party. This is a representation from me and your father. And this is introducing you to society. That's what this is. Are some of these things important anymore? No, but this is something to celebrate you as a young woman and our family and things like that. It's bigger than just a birthday party. But girl.
Planner for your birthday, that would still require me planning because they're going to ask you, what kind of food do you want? When do you want it? Where do you want it? Does this venue look good? Y'all, when I got my house decorated, it was annoying. Let me not say annoying.
That lady ran right to Home Goods and got all that stuff for that house.
It was a little annoying because I literally thought I can hire a decorator and say, this is my color scheme, have at it. No, every 3 days she's sending me, do you like these couches? Do you like these mirrors? Do you like these pictures? Do you like these tables? What about these chairs? I'm like, okay, yeah, I like this. I like this. Oh, 2 days later comes back with 5 more options. What about these? What about the? I was like, I'm paying all this money for you to decorate my house so I don't have to think about anything. That was my whole point. I paid you a grip so I don't think about, but yet I'm getting emails every 3 days of me having to pick shit out. I ain't want to do that. So y'all have to understand my level of not wanting to plan. That is my level of not wanting to plan. I don't want to do shit. I don't want to do nothing. Y'all know when I was engaged, I didn't want a wedding because I didn't want to plan that shit. Let's do a destination wedding where I can pay a hotel over in Mexico or wherever. What's the wedding packages? You got this wedding package B, wedding package C. Yeah, let me get wedding package A.
That's probably why she doesn't cook dinner. She's non-committal.
Pay y'all the money and that's it. I gotta show up with my little white dress and my little sandals. That is my level of not wanting to plan. Like that's just me. Sorry. Yeah. I just exactly just give me one paper and fill it out and they take it from me. Thank you. What's your name? Nick Blues? Yes, that's me. I don't want to plan anything. Don't be sending me I get overwhelmed. Y'all send me 1,000,001 options of different chairs.
Yeah, quince court is serious. People spend a lot of money on a quinceañera and then the court has to spend money. It's basically like a individualized cotillion. It's not really a sweet 16 as much as it really is your parents throwing you a whole entire cotillion, but it's not 50 kids coming out. It's just your one. And it's not cheap.
Mirrors and tables and I'm like, I don't know. They all look nice. Pick one. You the professional. Which one goes together the best? Pick it. Shit. Hey EE. Oh, you're hard. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. That's just me. I know a lot of women, they love I'll watch I love Pretty Brie MUA. Oh my God. I love looking at her decorate her house. I like to watch it. I don't want to do it though. I don't want to do it. And I'll be like, oh, she finds the best stuff at Home Goods and Restoration Hardware. What?
Do you know for a second I forgot that Jen was even there? How inconsiderate. And she can't take her ass downstairs to the lobby. She got the damn lights on. Jen's trying to take a beauty power nap. And this one over here is over here yakety yakking on live stream. And I'm in a damn fucking bonnet. If you don't move your ass out the door and go downstairs to the lobby, people don't know if you're talking on FaceTime or what. These days, it is not weird to be talking to the computer. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is not weird anymore. It used to be. It's not. I'm trying to get my power disco nap in. Do you mind take your yakety yak self down to the lobby?
Oh, but she goes from store to store to store, weeks and weeks and weeks. No, that is like no, thank you. I'll pay you. So like what I did, I paid my decorator, and it was a long process too. Paid my decorator. It was weeks, well, months, really, like months of her sending me options, sending me this. And then once we were stuck on it, she would order it and the boxes would be in my garage or like in different rooms of my house. And then once everything arrived, I moved out of my house for 3 days and I came back and my house decorated. Yeah, I moved out with I was right up the street at a hotel.
Remember that was so funny when she was staying at the hotel with the kids. When Gina does videos with the little kids, they are kind of funny. The kids are, I don't know, they're funny to me because my daughter is the same age as them, basically. Maybe Farrah's about the same as Ethan. If he's a freshman, Farrah's a freshman. But yeah, they're funny. They're funny. They keep Gina on her toes. They're hilarious. But when they were staying in that hotel, baby, Gina was so frustrated. She was so ready to get the hell up out of there. Gina is more like the weekend parent to me. That's how she acts. That's how she behaves. Is like she's the one that gets the kids on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I don't like planning, y'all. I don't. When my mom passed, oh my God, I thank my family so much. My aunts, my mom's sisters. I how do people plan a funeral while they're trying to grieve? I would not have been able to do that. I already hate planning, and then I'm grieving, and I'm trying to be strong in front of my kids. And then my sister, she's so emotional. I got to be strong for my sister, and then trying to plan. I am so happy that my aunts did everything. I mean, and it was so beautiful. It was gorgeous. I think the only thing we did was pick a funeral home. If I remember correctly, I think that's all we did. We picked a Black-owned funeral home, and yeah, everything else was just done for. I just say, do this, don't want to do that because you apply pressure, you get the job done. Yeah, if you apply pressure, thrifting. Yeah, thrifting does take a lot of patience. It does, but that's why I don't thrift. I would love to thrift more than I do, but you have to go through each item one by one by one by one.
I can't thrift because I can't stand the smell. As soon as I walk up into one of those places and it smells musty and old, no ma'am. All I can think of is that when they close the doors at night and turn off the lights, there's mice in here. I don't like thrift stores for that reason. God bless all of them. Restore, all the places. I don't even care. Nothing against anything. I just can't stand the smell. The smell, ever since I got pregnant many moons ago, my nose game went to another level and it never went back to normal. I smell everything. I have a very keen sense of smell. And let me tell you something. Thrift stores make me want to throw up. Not because I don't like the clothes or anything like that. It's the smell. The smell drives me nuts. I can't do it.
But I already know in my head when I go thrifting, like, okay, I'm gonna be here for an hour.
No.
Okay, cool.
No, ma'am.
Decorating your home.
I don't even like
putting
going.
the shit together and buying pieces. And what if online it looks like this type of cream, and then when it comes in, it's a different type of cream, and it don't match, and this shade of blue don't match with it, and you got to return. It's
the clothes stink.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay,
It's a lot.
me
and I don't want
too.
to do that. Hold on, let me see if my man texts me. Okay. Can y'all like the live, please and thank you, thank you. But
yeah, doing for others, even throwing a party is because you have to think of your guests before you think of yourself. I guess you can think about what you like, but when you're planning a party to receive guests, you know, yes, you step outside a little bit of yourself. Gina's different.
I remember that's how I met you. How you met me? Fernand, how you met me? You found
Good morning, social wife. How are you?
How we met?
Good morning. I'm still trying to understand.
Have you tried any restaurants since you've been there? Yes. So yesterday we went to
and rooms.
Something Blues.
I mean, the flights were $39. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. In the sense that they wanted to spend some time together, girl chatting and stuff. I might have just had a bigger room. But yeah, you know, I guess it's all in, you know, normally we see them not sharing rooms. This one they shared a room. If I was going out of town with a friend and we're just going for the weekend, I probably wouldn't mind sharing a room as long as the accommodation was like good enough where it's a decent enough bathroom where I didn't have to feel like, damn, I need the bathroom. You know what I mean? When you live alone or with, we have 3 bathrooms in our house. I don't have to wait for a bathroom. If I'm staying with a friend and I got to wait for her to get out the shower or so I can pee, that's not convenient. I'd rather be at home where I have plenty of bathrooms. You know what I mean? So I feel you on that. Just from a standpoint of I don't want to have to wait for anything. So yeah, I feel you on that, but two OGs like Gina and Jennifer should have been able to get like a junior suite or something, right?
Child, I don't remember. So it's on my Instagram story. Something Blues restaurant, something like that. Anyway, that was something we found on TikTok. Then we went to another restaurant today.
Or you would have thought they'd be not maybe an Airbnb or like an apartment or something, condo.
Then we found on TikTok a Black-owned restaurant. It was called Memphis Toast. We also went to Esco last night. Esco was very, 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 very good.
Like we're at the point now with Farrah, we can't, we have to get a 2-bedroom situation. We have to have either 2 adjoining rooms. Farrah needs her own room. She's a young lady and nobody wants to wait on the bathroom. And when we go out of town, we need 2 rooms. Period. 2 adjoining rooms and she can have her own bathroom. She got her own bed. And we have our privacy. Hello? You know what I'm saying? We can't even do all that anymore. So I feel you. You're right. I feel you on that one. If I was going somewhere and meeting my sisters out of town because I haven't seen them in a long time, I would share a room with my sisters, even though everything I just said still matters. But because I want to spend time with them, I probably would share a room with them just from a standpoint of maximizing our time together. So but I would still be like, we need something with 2 bathrooms. We need like an apartment.
They had turkey ribs. I've never had a turkey rib before. I've never even heard of a turkey rib. Turkey ribs are life-changing. I need another one right now. I could eat a turkey rib right now. Have y'all heard of turkey?
No, they're not in the same bed. Jen is over here. I think they have 2 full-size beds. I'll show you in a minute. Here's Jen right here. Girl. They're in a double. They have 2 queens or 2 full-size. Here's Gina starting to talk about food.
Toast. We also went to Esco last night. Esco was very, very,
Gina's getting
very,
ready to get on her
very
food
good.
conversation.
They had turkey ribs. I've never had a turkey rib before. I've never even heard of a turkey rib. Turkey ribs are life-changing. I need another one right now. I could eat a turkey rib right now. Have y'all heard of turkey?
The people calling while she's live are annoying. They all need to get a kick in the butt. Hi Isabel. Hey. Gina is half Italian or something, but always pushing Black owned. She needs to chill. She has an obsession. She's obsessed with food. This lady is obsessed with food.
Is there sound now? Testing, testing. Any sound?
Where's your thick bestie phone? You know what I'm saying? Where's your phone for the thick besties? I'm sure somebody who drives a Maybach has 2 phones. Where's your thick bestie business phone? That's what you should be on live with. The Gina hotline needs to be free. Okay? Any social media person, baby, you got 2 phones. You might have 3, but you got 2 phones. Okay? Gina, where's your second phone?
We back. We back.
Why
That's
are you
so
not on the
weird. I
thick
wonder why.
bestie phone?
Okay. Okay, so I was talking about turkey ribs. Did y'all hear me talk about the turkey ribs?
Girl.
Okay, the sound is back. Did y'all hear me talk about the turkey ribs? Do I need to go back to the turkey ribs? I had turkey ribs. No, y'all didn't. You said the math ain't mathing with the likes. Yeah, can y'all like the live, please? Okay, listen. We went to a restaurant called Esco last night. We had turkey ribs. Amazing. I never heard of turkey ribs ever before last night. I don't know if that's just a Memphis thing or what, but they're life-changing. They're that good. They're amazing. They're tender. They're good. Oh my God. So yes, I could eat one right now. It was a restaurant called Esco. We had turkey ribs. Me and Jennifer have pretty much been sharing every meal that we've had. So last night, our appetizer, oh my God, we had Brussels sprouts for our appetizer. Ooh, so good. So good. When we first saw them, I was like, oh, they put a lot of onions in here, but they were so good. Then our meal, we shared turkey ribs with cream spinach and garlic mashed potatoes. Yeah. Oh my God, they're so good. Oh, shit. Yeah, the smoked turkey ribs are good. Oh, Lord. We ain't got that in Houston. Yeah, we don't have that in Houston. They so good, y'all. If y'all see those on the menu, hopefully they cook them right. Because, turkey is a fine line between a juicy turkey and the turkey being dry. They were so good and juicy. Yeah. Anyways, yes, turkey ribs and tips. Ooh, so good. If you do a party, you got to have quinoa fits there. I know. So if I was to do a party, I would have to plan in advance because a lot of my friends live out of town. So I would have to plan in advance with quinoa fits, plan in advance with Lily. So it's just this year I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Turkeys ain't got no goddamn ribs.
Don't turkeys have ribs?
Wait, your husband? Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. Turkeys ain't got no ribs, baby. We had turkey ribs last night, and the rib bone was big. It was like big and flat. So I would say, I'm holding y'all up. Let's see. I'm holding y'all. So the turkey.
It's like the same thing when they make vegan ribs. I saw somebody make some vegan ribs and I don't know what they used for a bone. I forgot what they used for a bone because I know they didn't use a real bone, but they made something and wrapped it around some sort of something that looked like a bone. I can't remember what it was. I just knew it looked interesting, but I knew I was never going to make it, so I didn't even really try to really get too much into it. What do they make? How do they make them? I would imagine it's some sort of turkey something concoction that they're fashioning like ribs. Um, you know, vegan people are very creative with trying to feel like you're getting that old thing that you love. But it's a it's a vegan option. So yeah, we get it. So I'm so glad I don't have a fascination with bacon or ribs or any of that. I don't care about turkey bacon. If I want a piece of bacon, I'm gonna go for it. But yeah, girl.
Bone was about just like this. It was about this big, this shaped, but they were that thin.
I
So they were
forgot
big
what the
and
bone
wide,
was.
but real thin. Baby, that meat fell off that bone. Oh Lord, that meat fell off that bone. Oh,
Well, the
so
meat's
good.
not attached to the bone.
Yeah.
The meat's not even attached to the
Delays at the
bone.
Houston airport. We left Wednesday evening. There was no, our flight was delayed, but getting through TSA, 10 minutes, if
Ah,
that.
it's
But our flight
giving
was delayed,
budget
but I think that
trip.
was just Southwest. I think Southwest may have been having I don't know. It could have
Oh my
been air traffic
God,
control
Melissa,
why
stop.
our flight was delayed for an hour. But getting through TSA, 10 minutes or less, very short. So I don't know what it's going to be like leaving tomorrow with it being the weekend here. And I don't know, I've never been here. I don't know how their airports are, but we're going to try to leave a little bit early. That sounds so good. They don't have them in Houston. They need to make them. Somebody need to get some turkey ribs in Houston. Yeah, for Thanksgiving. Hell yeah. Oh, not turkey knuckles. Goodbye. Good day. Goodbye.
Turkey knuckles.
Oh Lord. Oh, the bestie's awake now. Her eyes open. Oh, you didn't fall asleep? I've been too loud.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah. Tell her, Jennifer.
Sorry.
I love Jennifer. Jennifer
my God, I'm
I
trying to-
love the fact that Jen does not mind girl telling her the absolute, like, yeah, you've been running your fucking mouth. I couldn't even take a damn nap. You've been loud as I don't know what. I was trying to take a nap and you just been running that yap.
Use my indoor voice, and she said I've been too loud. Oh Lord. Yeah, bestie's awake now.
Hey, y'all.
She said, "Hey y'all. Where Gina, I missed it earlier. It's okay, Lucinda, girl. You don't have to apologize. People come in and they come in and they leave. They come in and leave. It's okay. We're in Memphis, Tennessee. We've been here since Wednesday. This is our last night here. We leave in the morning. We leave early in the morning. Like early, like we're waking up at like 5:45 in the morning. 5:30, 5:45, something like that. Yeah, we've already packed our bags. The outfit that we're putting on tonight is sitting out. Pajamas sitting out. Going home outfit sitting out. Everything else packed. For the most part. Not everything, of course. We need our
Pajamas.
hair stuff like that. But most things are packed. Someone said, Fernand, you had turkey ribs the other day. Where you had those at?
Fernand.
Yeah. Jennifer said, Fernand, please.
Yeah, no turkey ribs.
Jen don't believe you, Fernand.
Where you had them turkey ribs at?
That's what I want to know. Someone said, why are y'all in Memphis?
Because I picked this place and I don't know why.
Say hi to the camera.
Hey, y'all. I didn't
Oh, shit.
Fail.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I just dropped the camera. Can y'all still hear me? Because for some reason, the volume be going out.
Well, I can say we picked it because Southwest was running a special. They had $39 flights and $49 flights. So I just did any, mini, money, mo. I want to say you picked Jackson, Mississippi, and I picked Memphis.
Mm-hmm. And then
I feel like Memphis is not terrible. It's a one and done though. You only need a couple days here to experience, the tourist sites.
Yes. Yeah. I agree. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. So we got a really cheap round trip flight. And y'all, we're staying at Graceland. Isn't that crazy? Where Elvis Presley is from, or no, he's not from here. From, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're at Graceland. And the room is nice. It's big, nice. Price was right.
Nice.
His private planes are right across the
nice.
street. Like his big old private plane and his small private plane. His mansion is right, like the mansion that he actually lived on, right there. Like Graceland. Graceland, where Elvis Presley's lived. Yeah, this is crazy, right? Yeah. So y'all know his favorite food was like peanut butter like fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. So they serve every night at 9 p.m. They serve free peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They have like 2 or 3 restaurants in here. They have a whole peanut butter and jelly like menu. Like one of them's like a deep fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich. One's a regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich. One of them may have said like peanut butter and honey. Or, it was like, yeah. What they say? Elvis said the only thing black people could do for him is shine his child. Trust me, I know. I know Elvis was racist. I'm well aware. We not staying here because we're Elvis fans. We're staying here because the rooms were big and the price was right. That's it. Like we're not staying because we Elvis fans at all. Not at all. Not one iota. No. But they have a huge conference here. It's the
I mean, the funny thing for like, okay, I don't know, like I wouldn't care one way or the other. You know what I mean? It's not supporting Elvis. I don't know if she's at a Sheraton or Marriott or whatever, Intercontinental, whatever. Like, okay. Well, Elvis is dead. Elvis been dead for like 40 years, girl. It's okay. The world has changed a lot since Elvis passed away.
Kojic conference. It's the Kojic conference is here. And when we were looking up hotels, I was telling Jennifer, like, there's like no hotel rooms left with 2 beds. I'm like,
I think she's going to talk about it in a second.
Like, maybe the city is so small that there's not a lot of options of double bed hotel rooms.
But Gina's the type of YouTuber that wants to please everybody. So someone says Elvis is racist, so she wants to make sure to distance herself from Elvis. Baby, Elvis been gone as long as ma'am has been alive. I distinctly remember being in the car with my mom and we were driving to my aunt's house, who's my godmother. We were driving to Hoboken, New Jersey, where my aunt still lives. And I remember, I feel like I was 7 or 8 years old, but I was in the car. We were driving to my aunt's house. It came on the radio, baby Elvis was dead. So that had to be like 78. It was sometime, I don't even remember, baby. It was sometime in the 70s. And I just remember being in the car. My mom had a Ford Elite. It was like a 2-door something. And my brother and my sisters were in school. I don't know why I was home, girl. I was on my way to my aunt's house with my mother, and they came on the radio and said Elvis Presley has just died. I remember back in the day, any of you guys who were my age, so and so has just died. So and so, such and such just happened. This, that, and the other thing. Girl, they would come on all serious. And I just remember, and my mom was like, oh my God, my mom was in shock because she loved Elvis. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I don't think people cared so much about buying into everybody and everything that they did. It was the music, the movies. I guess if somebody was racist, I don't even know how you would know, because social media, we're so up into everybody's ass. We know that what they ate for dinner last night. Most people used to enjoy their celebrities and movie stars just because they liked their music and they liked their movies. They didn't really know what their politics were, and were they weird, and was she a hoe, and was this dude gay, and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't know everything about everybody.
When we flew in, we were like, oh, it's the
But Gina has to clean her shit up all the time. So she's talking about Elvis. Somebody says he's racist, and she's like, I don't really like him like that. I'm only here because of da, 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 da. It's like, Gina, relax.
National Kojic Convention. People come from all over for this weekend to the people of the Church of God in Christ. So it's a huge, they're everywhere. Excuse me. That's why there's long waits to the restaurants. They're just everywhere. They're everywhere because it's a huge convention the whole week. That we got here, there were still a lot of people checking in today for the convention. So yes. So just a disclaimer: Graceland was not our first choice. This was not our first choice. What we want to stay here because of Elvis. The rooms were big, the price was right, and they had a 2-bed available. That's it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. So
I remember being outside of Dillard's in Charlotte. I had just pulled up to go to the mall, and I was in shock because he had just been shot up outside of Hot 97, like a couple of years before. And I just knew he was going to pull through. When they said Tupac died, I was so sad, because if anybody could pull through from some gunshots, I knew Tupac could, because girl, he had already pulled through before. That was shocking. That was very much shocking. Absolutely. Yeah. That was a shock to the system.
yeah. It's cool to just drive by and see, because Memphis,
He was like a super YN. If there was a superhero of the YNs of 30 years ago, of the rappers, baby, it was Tupac. I just knew he wasn't going to die. When he got shot in Vegas, it was like, oh, he's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Tupac was the type to get shot and walk out the hospital the next day and be like, oh my God, but he just got shot. What's he doing? He's at the club. Baby, when he died, it was shocking. It really was.
this is like, Tennessee period is like music capital. Like, they have a BB King Street. Everywhere has an MLK Street. And y'all know, we also went to the Lorraine Motel, which is so cool. It was very, I would say, a heavy experience knowing that's where MLK got shot. But this city has like a lot of like history, culture, music. Like, Memphis, even though it's like what's the word?
Gina, don't you think we know that Memphis has a lot of history? You don't think we know that? Girl, she must have not known that. She's telling us like She just learned this. How are you telling us, the people, about Memphis?
Not underdeveloped city. Would you call
Y'all, if you're from Memphis, holla at Gina. She called y'all underdeveloped.
it underdeveloped? What you would call it underdeveloped? Yeah, compared to Houston and compared to other big cities we've been to, it's an underdeveloped city. It has a lot of history to it.
Gina, you live in the fourth largest city in the country. Every city is not Houston, New York, or Chicago. Some cities are just small, well known southern cities. Okay. Okay. Every city is not going to be Detroit. Every city is not going to be San Francisco. You know what I mean? It's funny when people come from larger cities, they expect to see that same type of city. You know what I mean? Every place is not going to be as huge as New York or as huge as downtown LA. It's not underdeveloped. It's what it is. It's Memphis. It's, St. Louis. It's Charlotte. It's Raleigh, Durham. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean it's underdeveloped. It's just not the size of the third or the fourth largest city in the country. Gina, you stupid. You got to realize everything can't be the fourth largest or the third largest. It's big. You live in a big place. Memphis is a smaller city.
Know, a lot of it bad, of course,
so
but
ridiculous, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of history. Yeah, Young Dolph, Glorilla's from here. MLK got assassinated, and yeah, is it giving Detroit? I've never been to Detroit. That's on my list of places I want to visit. I've never been to Detroit, so I'm not sure.
No, it's not giving Detroit.
I do not believe that she read The Alchemist, because The Alchemist is the type of a read that it's a little, I mean, I don't want to be super dramatic that it's life changing, but for some people it very much is. And I see her reading like the first 20 pages and getting bored. I don't really see her as someone who made it all the way through and has gleaned anything from The Alchemist. I just don't see it. I don't see her. No. Mm-mm. She may have picked it up and put it down. Picking it up doesn't equal reading it.
More advanced, I feel like, more developed.
Okay.
As far as the buildings and everything, this still looks like 1970s.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, there's like no new. I haven't seen like a new building or a new house.
Yeah, no high-rise buildings.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah, they're downtown. I was shocked. I'm like, this is downtown? The highest building may have been what, 7 stories, 8 stories, 7, 8 stories. Like, that's it.
There are some reads out here that will change your thinking. It will change your mind, literally, right? The Alchemist is one of those books.
So, yeah. Okay, y'all saying Detroit is fun. Detroit is fun, baby. Okay. We might need to add that to our list. You been to Detroit already? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. She been. You were okay. We can go again and just see.
If any of you guys have ever read A New Earth, did any of you guys read that back when Oprah really pushed it with Eckhart Tolle? If there's a book for me that was really life-changing, like that changed my mind, changed my thinking, was A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. That book taught me a lot. It really did. It taught me a lot, just about thinking, right? Also The Power of Now. It's the same author that wrote The Power of Now. And those are some books that will change your thinking, and The Alchemist as well.
And Dame is there. Dame lives in Detroit, so yeah, we can go see. Memphis. Someone said Memphis is dead. So from what a local told us yesterday, because the National Guard is here, a lot of locals don't come out anymore. So the National Guard is here to try to clean up the streets of Memphis. So all of the popping places and the lit street, like Beale Street. They said locals would come out, but they don't come out anymore because of the National Guard. They're trying to clean it up so it'll become more touristy. That's what a lady told us yesterday who was working at one of the dessert spots we had went to. Yeah. No, never been to Canada. Definitely want to go. Definitely want to go to Canada. I think, what is it? Is it Toronto or Ontario? It's Toronto, I think, that everybody goes to. Chattanooga, Tennessee, that's about 3 hours from here. That's about a 3-hour drive from here. What is that?
Damn, Jennifer, what kind of noises are you making?
Okay. When are you coming to see us, Bestie, you and Jay? Fernand wants to know when you coming to see him.
I think you said Bestie first.
Fernand said he in New York.
New York.
He said,
Gina goes to New York all the time.
New
I'm sure
York.
she'll pop in and pay your visit. Her and Keno and Fitz.
they said no, Chattanooga is actually 6 to 7 hours away.
Nashville is 3 hours. I never said Chattanooga was 6 to 7.
No, I told them. I said Chattanooga was 3 hours away. I could have swore I put it in, and it said, "Oh, Chattanooga." It was like 300 miles away. So that's I don't know why 300 miles in my head was like 3 hours, because you're not gonna drive 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, Nashville.
Don't open those. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Nashville's 3 hours.
Nashville's 3 hours. Yeah, Chattanooga's 4. Yeah, and I've been to Nashville. I actually like Nashville a little bit better than this. Chattanooga's close to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
When are you coming to NYC? I don't have any plans to come anytime soon. It'll probably be maybe early next year, possibly. I don't know. I don't have any plans. Y'all know I don't plan my trips out like that. If I decide to go to New York, it might be a week in advance, 2 weeks in advance tops. So I don't know. What time is it, friend?
8:06.
8:06. Okay, y'all. It is that time to say goodbye. We got to get ready for the night. Jen, you want to say bye?
Bye, guys.
She says bye.
Toodles.
Toodaloo. Okay. Bye. The weird thing about boondocking sometimes.
Okay. All right, you guys. I'm gonna be honest, I really wanted to watch her prepare for the 10K, but we'll get into it later. This week, Gina is prepping for a 10K, but when I saw she had gone live, I was like, ooh. Did I just click into? No, I did not. Hold on. Let me stop playing with stuff. I was trying to test something. Okay. I saw that she put up, she's wanting to participate in a 10K. So, that's going to be interesting and lots of fun. I always just find that sometimes when YouTubers try to talk politics, it goes very much left or controversial topics. Gina just needs to stay talking about food. They didn't do anything but eat. But you know what? That's a trip. Some people who want to do like a foodie trip, they do like an Instagram or foodie type. They're going to a place with lots of good restaurants. We didn't see that they did that. They didn't do that. They didn't really go. They went to some of the places that a lot of people go. Okay. I don't know. It seemed like mom wants to get out of town. For me, I don't want to go out of town for 2 days. I don't want to go out of town Friday and come back Sunday. I don't want to do anything like that. But I'm not them. So that's what they did. And good for them. I hope they enjoyed it. It seems a little bit like a waste of time. But especially when, to your point, they didn't really go to like a 5-star restaurant. People talk about this steak, or people talk about these burgers, or people, you know what I mean? Like, to me, Memphis is one of those places where it is a tourist attraction. Considering people who like to eat like Gina, it should be one of those places where we went and got the best ribs. We went for the best breakfast. We went for that's a trip. on top of the tourist attractions because you don't know anybody. You're not going to go visit anybody. What else are you there to do? Just sleep in a hotel? You could have just done that, got a nice room at a spa in Houston or gone down, gone down to the beach. There's, I mean, you know what I'm saying? What was the point in getting on a plane? You just wanted to get on a plane and go somewhere. The Westin, Peabody, is it HU or who? The Hugh Hotel, if hopefully I'm saying that right. You know what I'm saying? There's other places they could have gone. So yeah, it missed opportunity and then to walk away with it's underdeveloped. Some people have to realize when you go to a city, you're not bringing the city from where you left with you. You have to go and visit that place and appreciate it for it being what it is. You know what I'm saying? People when they go to Jamaica or they go to the Caribbean, oh my God, well, it's a third world country. It's this, that, and the other thing. Tell the people that live there it's a third world country. It's an island in the Caribbean. It's not New York. It's not St. Louis. It's not Washington, D.C. It is the tropics in the middle of the Caribbean. It's an island. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like people always have this kind of barometer on where they're always like measuring this place versus that place. Some places when you visit a new city or a new country or somewhere that you've never been to, don't judge it based on from where you came. Just this is where I'm at, you know? Um it's very yeah. People expect to see like a damn subways or metro or damn Uber in uh in Thailand or whatever. Maybe they do, but you know what I'm saying? Like every place is not going to be Tokyo or Beijing or Moscow. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these big major international cities, you're going to be in the small villages, the small cities, the small towns, all of those things, Anyway, I'm sure Memphis is beautiful. You know what I mean? Girl, she ain't right. You can't, she ain't right. They missed out on a whole experience walking around judging. Yeah. Like making it, if you want to be in Houston so bad, go back to Houston. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you guys over at Real Talk Bougie. I have not set up a live yet. I'm supposed to be Devin Michaels, the weird lady. Girl, the boyfriend beheading a murder trial, baby, that's going on in Las Vegas. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and start streaming the rest of day one now because we got some Nesto to talk about potentially at lunchtime. Hello, Mr. Antonio. What's going on, sir? Thank you for dropping through. Happy Monday. Thank you for dropping a heart. We certainly appreciate that. Yeah, so y'all meet me over at Real Talk Bougie. We're gonna get caught up on the news, and I want to get caught up on the turkey hut later on this afternoon. So, you guys, I will see you guys a little bit later. Gina, girl, Gina, do better, girl. Gina, you are so annoying. Next time we come back and talk about some Gina, we're gonna get into her preparing for a 10K. I don't believe that. That's kind of hard to believe. So, I guess she feels like because she made it through all her 2-a-days and all of her dieting, she's ready. I don't know if she's supposed to be walking or running a 10K. I have no idea. I just did a 5K with a friend. 5K was roughly about walking, maybe right about 3 miles. It was a walk. It wasn't a run. I guess you could do whatever you want. We walked it for United Negro College Fund 5K. It was a very beautiful walk around Charlotte in the South Park area. It was pretty. It was enjoyable. I don't know if she is trying to sell that she is going to be running it, but I'd like to see that. Good luck with that, ma'am. If she's walking it, okay. That's rough. That's about like 6 miles. Girl, the lie detector determined that was a lie. 10K is that's going to be a nice long, yeah, 3.1 miles. Yeah. It took roughly, I was surprised, but I was walking with 5 other people, so I had to keep my pace. If I had walked the 5K by myself, girl, it probably would have took me an hour. Just like on the treadmill, like a 20-minute mile or whatever, but we did it in like, maybe it was right under 50 minutes. So it was nice. We got our little medallion, everything. I enjoyed it. But we certainly did not run. We were walking. So 10K is 6 miles. So that's a long walk. So she can have fun with that, girl. I don't know if she's running. We'll get the update this week. Okay. All right, you guys. Love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Livember is on the way. Gina, the streets are saying that it is a complete Livember lie, that you are doing a 10K and the streets are calling you out. Okay. We'll return back and we're going to talk about it in the next couple of days. Okay.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.